Hello YouTube. I am in the process of building a couple of foamy styrofoam EPO RC model aircraft, and I thought I'd share what my experience has been so far with two glues. First one is this 302 glue from China. Dirt cheap. I think I paid $1 plus shipping for a pair of tubes, A and a B. I bought 3 just because if it works I want to have a stock of it. And I put it on this credit card. This is just a standard 2mm control rod, spring steel, and didn't sand it, although I've been using this tip to open up my super glue bottles, so it's kind of sanded from that. And there's no sanding on the credit card. I just stuck it on there and I've let it dry for overnight, and it seems to be stuck on there pretty well. I've also put a little drop right there on the card, again unsanded, just dropped a drop on an old credit card of mine, long expired card. And also we've got this Loctite 414, which is a fairly fast setting. I think it's supposed to be specifically for plastics, and I use it on embedding carbon fiber into foam. And so I did a little test on that. I cut a slot, sanded I think sanding is important, sanded the carbon fiber where I'm inserting it with 60 grit sandpaper to roughen up the surface, stuck the carbon in there, and then drizzled Loctite across the top, let it wick down in there. Again, that's dried overnight. So and I also have on the 302, I've taken 2 pieces of carbon fiber flat stock. Again, I sanded this and just stuck the 2 pieces together. It's just the little scrap pieces I had left laying around from building a plane. So to start with the 302 and the credit card first, let's try and wiggle that, and you can see it's pretty impressive bond for just sticking on there. I'm going to try and break it off, but I wanted to show you how much tension this can withstand. It's pretty darn good. Yeah, pretty much like epoxy, but which I'll do in another test. Make this fail. Can't do it. I can rip it up out of the coating, but I can't make it peel off. Yeah, there it goes. Finally snapped. And I think if I'd sanded this rod a little bit better, it would have. Yeah, I bet my rod. If I'd sanded this full surfaces, and I think I'll do that in a future test. And then we've got just this little droplet. I'll take an ordinary wood chisel and see what happens when I try and pry that off. It takes the surface of the card. That's the outside lamination of the card that peeled right off. So yeah, that's good plastic glue. Okay, same thing, same glue, the 302 on the carbon fiber, and first I'm going to try and pull it apart. And then I'm going to try and flip it up this way, see if I can peel it off. Yep, it peeled off. So peel strength isn't all that hot, but torsional shear strength is. And then that's the 302. And then now for the 414, which I put in this foam, and I'm just going to rip it out. I'm just curious to see how well it bonds. And it took the foam with it. The foam will fail before the glue to rod bond. So that's good enough for RC aircraft foam. Dog barking, gotta go.